Bitcoin is dumping heavily, and on today's update video I will be explaining why this is currently happening. Also, I will be going in deep dive about my next Bitcoin trade, because right now, yes guys, I have opened up a $1.7 million Bitcoin long position. I'm gonna be explaining about what I'm currently seeing, how the history on Bitcoin is yet again repeating over and over, and I will be explaining it exactly in depth about all the things I'm currently seeing. I will be talking about the reasons why we're currently dropping and much more important charts and information which is telling us something about what is about to be happening next for Bitcoin. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content, because Bitcoin has seen a significant dump over the course of last night here, and most probably the reason why this is happening is due to the fact that Mt. Gox has started repaying their Bitcoin to their customers. And this was of course something I have warned you for many days in a row right now here, and every single time I said it, I looked through my comments and everyone said, oh, you're spreading FUD. No, this is just something very important you need to know of, and currently they have started to be repaying their Bitcoin. And currently they started to repay their 140,000 Bitcoin to their customers, and I do really believe there is a lot of FUD right now in the market due to the fact that the German government decided to already sell 20% of all their Bitcoin holdings, and also now Mt. Gox is selling their Bitcoin. This is just giving a lot of FUD in the market, but also bringing a lot of sell pressure, and that is most likely the reason why Bitcoin is indeed coming down right now here. And now it's the time to start to see the opportunities, because always once Bitcoin is dropping, this is where the opportunity emerged. And I've talked about that Bitcoin is most likely going to be dropping for many days here on the top side, and most people were not listening to me, and the ones that did have potentially joined me on my trade. I have set up some extra orders on my trade here, and currently with my trading position, if I'm going to scroll down and remove my face for a second, you can see I am in a $1.6.1 million Bitcoin long position. I'm using about $200,000 in margin. I'm currently down in about 18% here, which is, in my opinion, not too bad. So my entry price is 55,400. It's a little bit higher. And yeah, if Bitcoin is going to come down ever so slightly lower, I'm going to even add more buying orders. And let me quickly explain about why I think I'm going to be holding this trade open and why I think that Bitcoin ultimately is going to be going higher. So why this level? Why the 53.7k? That is maybe the question you are going to be answering first. So 53.7k is quite an important level if we're going to be looking at the history of Bitcoin. So 53.7k has previously provided big support. Once we broke above it, we of course went towards new all-time highs. Once we went all the way lower again, this was also exactly the level that provided support. And once we broke below this level, that was the point where the big drop towards the downside started. Also, in that previous consolidation phase, you can see many touch points on this level, and that is why I do believe that this is going to be an important level for Bitcoin, because most people are anticipating this region for Bitcoin. It is most likely not going to be happening, and that is why I think this is a very interesting level where we could be interested on accumulating more Bitcoin. So that is one of the many reasons, first of all. Then second of all, if we're looking at this previous trend on Bitcoin, this consolidation phase right here, it was actually quite interesting because we were holding this support line every single time, bouncing from it. But then at the end, we took out basically this low right here in the market. We took all the liquidity that was sitting over here in the market. And this happened many times before on Bitcoin. And this is typical behavior that Bitcoin tends to create. And currently we're doing exactly the same. We're taking out that previous low in the market. We're filling up that gap right here. We're just not touching that previous high in the market, just like we not did over here, because this is where this is the zone where everyone wants to be accumulating their Bitcoin, but that is not the place where we go to eventually, because otherwise everyone is going to be making too much money. So this is once again happening exactly the same for Bitcoin. We're not exactly going to be testing this range. No, we're just going to be sitting a little bit above it, and then we're going to be bouncing back towards the upside. And you can see that Bitcoin has already done this many times before. So you can first of all see that for the first time, Bitcoin created, of course, this wick right here in the market. Then we consolidated, hold at this level for quite a long time. We went below it, actually. We went below it. We created this, this liquidity zone on the lower side, and we bounced back towards the upside, and we hit almost new all-time highs. And now it is happening again. Bitcoin is coming down. it goes a little bit lower than the previous low in the market. It takes out all the liquidity that is laying over here in the market, also the liquidity that's laying over here. And now I think we're going to be creating that next bottom in the market. So yeah, I believe that right now we're going to be seeing something very similar. I am literally, guys, I'm not making jokes that I'm thinking this. And probably, of course, most people are going to be having a hard time and are probably going to be judging me extremely hard, just like they did last time around. Because if you've been following the channel, you know that I opened a Bitcoin long position exactly on the low right here, and I managed to send my trade all the way up to $200,000 towards the top side. And that was once Bitcoin hit 71,000 dollars. So that was quite insane. And I am doing it again. I am doing it again. I am confident. I am showing you that I'm currently in a slight little loss. I did so the last time around as well, because I'm confident that this is most likely going to be the Bitcoin bottom. This is the Bitcoin bottom. Maybe we're not there yet, but we're extremely close here. We're at least extremely close, just like I thought last time around. I think 53.7K is most likely going to be the lower side of the market. If we're going to be looking at the daily time frame, the market is extremely oversold. Also on the 12-hour time frame, extremely oversold. A bounce is imminent. I do think that just like last time around, we're most likely going to be seeing like 1 or 2 days of consolidation around this level, and then we're going to start to see that next move upwards. Of course, maybe we need to know a little bit more about the scenario, about the German government, about Mt. Gox, but this is what I'm expecting. And guys, if you want to be trading yourself as well, if you want to be opening up a trade, you can currently claim a free $500 position. On top of that, you could claim a $30,000 deposit bonus. And all you need to do for that, if you want to be claiming this, and if you want to be joining me with my next trade, where I am planning to literally make millions with, because I am currently $1.6 million long on Bitcoin. This is going to be a massive trade, guys. I am not messing around. And if you want to be joining me with this trade, or you want to be trading yourself, check it out in the link description of today's video. If you go to this link right now in the link description, guys, you can claim a free $500 position on Bybit. And on top of that, you could get a $30,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to check it out. It is extremely, extremely valuable, and it's only valid for a couple days. So at the meantime, the spot Bitcoin ETF data is not in yet what happened yesterday, but of course, I think it's going to be more important what the spot Bitcoin ETF is going to be today. Usually once the market is down, spot ETFs are also going to be selling their Bitcoin. So yeah, let's see how it's going to be playing out, but most likely we're going to get some sell-offs. But still, guys, if we're looking at the liquidity in the market, the majority of the liquidity is laying above us. And you can see it right here. In approximately $13 billion worth of Bitcoin short liquidations are laying around $70,000. And eventually Bitcoin is going to be grabbing this. We're having maximum FUD, and maximum FUD in the market means maximum opportunity. So please do not get fooled. I mean, I've been in this game. I've had my skin in the game for a long time right now here, so I know what to do. And right now as well in the weekly time frame, this is a perfect opportunity, a perfect retest. We're at the beginning point of the next bull run, and it would be stupid if you're going to be missing out right now. And before every big bull market, guys, we always had a massive fake out. We always had a massive fake out, and this is most likely what we're getting right now here. So please do not get fooled. Make sure to do your own analysis. Make sure to do your own research. But I am very convinced that we are close to the Bitcoin bottom and that we are currently creating it. And I said it many times before. And I said it also clearly on the channel, and that I thought this wasn't the bottom. I said it so many times. I said this isn't the bottom. We are going to be going lower. And at that point also people hated on me. But now I am saying it. The Bitcoin bottom is in. This is what I'm thinking, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did learn something from it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.